And what have I got to say for myself this week? I went for a really long walk. Such a long walk. It was 11,000 steps. I wandered round and around and around the same park because I was waiting for my mother who had an operation on her eyes. It seems to go, it's all right, I think. She's fine. She's back. It was quick, but we had to wait for her to pick her up. So round and round the park in Newport I went. Round and round and round and round and round. And I did some filming, and then I found out you're not actually supposed to do any filming. But it was on my phone, so I think I'm all right. I don't know. Who knows? There's a few things that I've done that I'm like, well, am I supposed to do that? I don't know anymore. I don't know what I'm allowed to do at all. You know, it's just one of those things. So, yeah, it's Sunday and I've gone for walks and I'm still trying to lose weight and I still haven't lost any weight at all. But what can you do? I don't know what you're supposed to eat, what's supposed to do anymore. I think it's because I'm old now, can't lose weight, that's it, that's me done. That's me, no matter what I do, I'll stay the same. It's just like, well, no, you can't possibly keep not losing weight if you don't eat for, you know, it's like not that many calories. It's like, it's apparently calories in, calories out. Everyone's like, well, you will definitely, it's not making any difference at all. Not that it makes a difference to anything, really, because nothing makes a difference to anything anymore. Hello, people that are here. Nothing makes a difference. The world is just the world and everything is terrible. What happened this week in the news? Oh yeah, Boris Johnson went on holiday and he camped in some farmer's field, even though it was clearly not part of his cottage. You look at the picture, there's the cottage, there's a very high fence with like barbed wire. Apparently they climbed over the top with a baby and a dog and set up a big huge sort of glamping tent in somebody else's field without asking, when they had a perfectly fine cottage. I don't know either, it's just ridiculous. And also I heard about some other things about that person and his life that's apparently not supposed to be talked about. We're not supposed to know about these things, but we do, because the internet. You can just go looking on the internet and you'll find exactly, oh, I don't know whether there's any truth in it even, because we're not supposed to talk about it. But the thing is, nobody's told me to not talk about it because I don't know what it is I'm not talking about. And that's the thing about those things, the injunctions that are of the super, hugely lovely injunctions. If they're not to you, then how are you supposed to know what you're not supposed to say? So you'll say things just as a matter of just because, and you'll accidentally say things that aren't supposed to be said, but nobody told you not to say them because you don't know what you're supposed to say. And that's the trouble with keeping things secret. Don't keep things secret. It'll all come out in the wash. Everybody will know about it. There's no point keeping secrets. Basically, if you've got a secret, no point. Everyone knows the secret. You may as well not have a secret. Anyway, I won't go into that because I'll probably be sued, even though I don't know what the secret is. Just for saying there was a secret. That is the trouble with secrets. Very much not good. So this week, yes, walking, thingies, somebody coming down the stairs, hello, bye-bye, and just nothing really. My dad goes for years I've been doing this. Every time he goes, who are you talking to, love? And I go, and he goes, what have I said? I'm like, how many years have I been doing this? And then he sees it on the internet. He goes, what's that? Where did that come from? Yeah, basically we have fun. He keeps saying things and I'm like, I should write that down. And I don't write that down and now I can't remember what it is. Basically, I can't remember what any of it is. What did I make? Banana pudding. I made the video, the banana pudding, and I wandered around and everything's good. And I've been subtitling videos this week for somebody else. There's a poetry, the Equity that I belong to, Actors Union and Performers Union, and they also are directors and models and people that work in theme parks and dancers, lots of people that I would just be too long to mention, people that work in the entertainment industry. Anyway, so there's this book of poetry by somebody called Denise Redford, who's somebody who's in Equity's mother, and she very nicely said that she is going to give all the profits to her poetry book to the Equity Benevolent Fund to help people who haven't, because the thing is, it's very difficult to get acting work or any sort of entertainment work at the moment because there's not really anything going on. So she's very kindly donating the money, and a load of the people from Equity have made little poems, not that of her poems, little films of her poems, but they needed subtitles. So yesterday I was subtitling those. So takes longer than you think. You're like, I thought I'll cut and paste it, but it's not that easy because of the software that I've got. I haven't got top proper software, tongue twister, to do that. So I was just typing it in, and then it keeps sleeping. It just keeps sleeping, keeps slipping. I keep sleeping. So I was like, oh, this is so annoying. So in the end, and then there's somebody, even though I really wanted everyone to have landscape, somebody did one in portrait, and that was really difficult to subtitle because I had to make the subtitles very small because they had to fit in. And then I rendered it, and it came out all squishy and long because I did it wrong, and I was like, no, because I'd accidentally not recorded over it. That's not what I meant. I accidentally not taped over it. What's the word? The file. I didn't delete the file. I just sort of auto-saved over it. I saved over it, that's it. I've forgotten the words for things. Modern life is rubbish. Modern life is very hard. Nobody's saying any words to me. I don't know whether that's because there's nobody here or just nobody's saying anything. What can you do? Somebody said a thumbs up. That's nice. Thank you very much for the thumbs up. But life. And everybody's starting to gig again. And I'm not, because I'm still here. But I'm going back to London in 2 weeks' time, something like that, possibly. And who knows what will happen then? Who knows, or dares to dream? Yeah. I got an Ocado delivery yesterday. Oh, I'm in the jet set now. Ocado. That's up with the famous people that have like Ocado. I don't know whether anybody in famous people land has Ocado deliveries, but they're like, whoa. It's like the top echelons of delivery services. Yes, and I had all sorts of things delivered. I had apples and oranges and hummus. Oh, there's posh for you. Yeah, and it all came. But because there was a like sliding scale of how much you pay for things, if you there was a no delivery charge if you ordered a certain amount and you had it after a certain time. So it was 11:30 at night when it came, and it was very rainy and it's very dark because the lights outside have gone off, and I was like, no, because I was just about to go to bed, and I was like, no, there's a delivery, and my dad had locked the front door, so I was like standing in the rain looking out for the delivery guy. Where is he? So that was exciting. Not very exciting, really. But you've got to cling to the excitement. Cling to the exciting things. Yes, so I got to use my mask this week because I went into a hospital with my mask because I picked up my mother. I didn't actually pick her up physically. I just went in and made sure that she could come back out again. She just had an eye operation. She couldn't really properly see. She had a patchy thing over her eye. It was clear. Anyway, so what fun. It's usually when people comment, I can sort of interact with you, but nobody is. And I don't know whether that's my fault or just life. So, what's that? Yes, somebody's coming out the door. Hello.
Oh, hi.
How are you? I was just telling people about your operation. Are you feeling better?
A lot better.
A
lot better than I did before.
Yeah?
And I haven't got my glasses on.
You haven't got your glasses on?
I can see me.
She can see. She can't see up close, but she can see without her glasses. Never in her lifetime. Not since I've known her anyway. So,
Not since I was 9.
Just nothing to say. No, thank you. Ollie never does. It's not much to say. Yeah, she's had glasses since she was 9, and now she can see things. Hello, Philip. She can see things. It's amazing without glasses. But she can't read up really close, so she's still going to need reading glasses. But that is what happens, isn't it? But she can see the television and far away things in the distance. like magic, like people. Now it used to be called 2020 vision, but I've got a funny feeling that after this year, that's not what it's going to be called anymore. Not really in this country called that ever, anyway, because it didn't make any sense. 2020 what? 2020 what? So it's just like perfect vision is not 2020 vision. Clearly not. When's a perfect year? 1978. Did anything happen in 1978? I don't know. Probably not. 1978 was the year that something happened. Must be a good year. 1978 vision. Was it like Rhoda? Is that a thing? Did that come? Never wore them. Well, there you go. You see, this is what I've heard. That when I was about 6 or 7, they were like, "Whoa, you're going to need glasses soon." Is it called 6-6 vision? Okay. 6-6-6 vision, Ollie. Yeah, so I was told I was going to need glasses soon. I was like, oh, I'm looking forward to having glasses. Because somebody in my class had glasses. And she was like, everyone was like, yay, they're really good. You're so cool with your glasses. Because not that many people when I was 5 or 6 had them. You're so cool with your glasses. So I was like, I can't wait till I have glasses. Can I have glasses yet? No. Can I have glasses yet? No. And then I had them, and the ones I had were National Health spectacles, which were very, very horrible. And very, just really specky looking. And I was like, oh, now I do not want glasses. But apparently, people that resist the glasses, their eyes get good and they can see forever. I don't know whether that's true. Whether maybe if I never wore glasses, I'd never need glasses. Because I didn't really, because I know, I was like, well, I can see the television. I can see the things on the television. I don't really need the glasses. But I'd been like whining, can I have the glasses? Can I have the glasses? And now my vision is very, very, very bad without corrective vision. And so I do need to have things, because I was like, oh, where am I? I can't see things. I'll fall down the stairs. Although, strangely enough, without corrective vision, I can read, and it's much easier. Like if I'm playing a little game on my phone, I'm like, I can't see anything properly. It's like, but I take off my contact lenses, and I'm like, oh yes, that's good. I can see the hidden object there. But without them, I'm like, So much better without, really. But that's just because I'm old, or maybe it's just because I've got really cheap daily lenses that break in my eye, and I hope that's not going to happen again. But these lenses are the ones that I wore for 2 days instead of 1, and then half of it ended up in the corner of my eye for a week and a half, and I was like, I'm not at all sure that it is, but it fell out, so not my eye. That would have been awful if my eye fell out. No, the contact lens fell out, and I'm like, I knew it. But it disappeared right at the back of my eye. So you've got to be very careful. I've got to be very careful. And so I can't wear these more than once at all, because I do not trust them. Because I read somewhere that they use the same material, and really, you can use them for a month as long as you're careful and you wash them. Eyeless in girls, eyeless Elise, yes, exactly, men's type, not nice. That you can wear them for more than once, but you can't. Trust me, do not do it. If they do not say you can use them for a month and clean them, do not use them for more than a day or 2 at the very, very most if you're like out somewhere and you can't do anything. Because then after that, they will die in your eye. And you will die with them. Also, I cut my finger cutting bread. I bought some special gluten-free vegan bread that's low GI, very high calories, but it's just basically like a big, you know that like the protein balls that you get for birds? It was basically like that, only in the shape of a brick, a big fat brick. So I had a tiny little bit left, because I had been eating it throughout the week. I had a tiny little bit left, and I started cutting it, and I was like, oh, you're going to cut your finger off, Elise. This is not... I was like, nah, and then I cut my finger. I did cut it off, but there is a very big hole in it now. So beware, and if your psyche says you're going to cut your finger off, either ignore it, because probably that's what gave me the idea to the knife slipped. And maybe the knife wouldn't have slipped if I hadn't thought that. Anyway, it did slip, and I was like, ow. Blood all over the bread, which makes it not vegan anymore. Unless cannibalism is, if you eat yourself, is that vegan? If you are a vegan and you eat yourself, does that not make you eating vegan food because you are yourself a vegan? Yes, and today I suddenly, I was ranting about Karens. It's like, not about Karens, about people who think that they're not Karens when they are Karens, because they say, because I saw on Quora, this thing, somebody had asked, what's the most Karen thing you've ever seen? And so, exactly, isn't it just from the vegan-y thing, yeah. What's the most Karen thing you've ever seen? And this woman said, the most Karen thing I've ever done is I had my dog off the leash and she was running around, and I said to this person that was told, you shouldn't put that, you should have the dog on the leash because this is a leashed area. By law, you should have it on the leash. And I was like, no, I'm not having it on the leash. But she kept on, so I put it on the leash. And then she went, and then I took it off the leash again. She was such a Karen. I'm like, no, you are such a Karen. If such a Karen exists, then you are the Karen. You are top Karen. This is it. The sort of people that smoke in bus stops are the people that say, you're such a Karen. When you say, I've got an allergy, I'm going to die, because you might actually... And they go, you're such a Karen for telling me off in a bus stop. But no, because you're not supposed to smoke in bus stops. You're a Karen for smoking in the bus stop. Basically, we're all Karen. I'm Karen. You're Karen. We're all Karens. La. Stand up and be counted, Karens. Don't be proud of being a Karen, because it is a misogynist term, probably. But if you are one, you should probably admit that you are one, and that you are overprivileged and using your privilege to get your own way, but then making somebody else do it too is just top Karen. Basically, don't be proud of your horribleness, but do admit it. Don't put it on someone else and go, not me, the other person. We're all doing it. We are stupid people that are trying to make other people do what we want in life. Do what I want. Don't do what you want. Do what I want. Anyway, there's a lot of people that have argued that it's a misogynist term, and it is in the way that if some people use it to just go, ha-ha! Now I've got one up on you, you're evil, no you're evil, no you're evil. Now, when people are doing horrible racist things, and that makes them racist, obviously, and I don't know, it's all very complicated, isn't it? Who is a Karen and who isn't a Karen? But there's male Karens as well. Karen can be a men's name as well. Let's be honest, it's exactly, whatever. Everyone has to be, yeah, exactly. But sometimes, if you're complaining about poor service because you are getting poor service, then surely you're in the right, as long as you do it right and you're not mean to the people because they can't help it. You have to do it right. I mean, I think the whole thing is like, complain about the poor service, but at the same time, be aware that you're coming across as a bit of an entitled so-and-so, whatever. Now, for instance, my Ocado, my top quality Ocado thing, I got a customer service call because it was the first time, and they were like, hello, how was your Ocado? And I was like, well, it was really nice, and the delivery driver was really friendly, but he was coming really close to the door, and he didn't have a mask on. Is there a policy to put masks on? And I like him being friendly, and it was nice that he was friendly, but it was wet outside and cold. And I know it was the last delivery of the night, but he was coming really, really close, and the man on the other, my mum thought it was a woman, it might have been a woman, I don't know. Anyway, the person on the other side was like, oh bless to me, and I was like thinking, stop saying oh bless to me. I this is difficult because I don't want to get the delivery guy in trouble, and clearly your policy is that people can just come up in people's faces and just deliver the food into their faces. Must be, because it seemed to be, because it was like, oh bless, every time I said anything. It's like, yeah, it's fine. And it was good. It was good service, and it was good that you had all the stuff I wanted. There were some things that stopped. I didn't mind that really, because I understand. But, you know, I really, it's like, stop saying oh bless to me. So I nearly turned into a Karen. I was like, stop saying that to me, you person. But I didn't, because that would be horrible. So I just had to grin and bear it when this person was being really passionate. Oh bless to me. I was like, all right, thanks for calling. Stop saying oh bless. Because I know what oh bless means. I'm not an idiot. Whenever, like, I had people that used to, mainly I had Australian flatmates that would say, oh, bless to me in the 2000s. And I know, and actually one of them admitted to me, yeah, that's what we say when we're really like, ha, you're an idiot. I was just, it's like, you phoned me, I didn't phone you to say la, whatever. They phoned me to find out what my opinion of the delivery was. I'm not going to make things up. Yes, it wasn't perfect. It was good. Thank you very much. Yes, I'd give it a high score. But stop saying oh bless. So I didn't complain. But I was a bit... I'm not 107. Oh, bless. Bless you. There. Anyway. That. So it's been an interesting week, yeah. And also super injunction, what is super injunction? Injunction is an injunction that is so super, it flies in the air, goes everywhere and comes back to you. People are selfish, Tootie Cat, that's very true. Yeah, I didn't what you said that somebody said something about being a pillock, yeah. Anyway, bless. Aww, bless. Anyway, I know when I'm being patronised, but the trouble is you can't say don't patronise me because then you come across as an entitled Karen. Yeah, I was reading all about this. It's like, always Karen, sir. It's like, yes, it is, but if you're doing stupid things, then whatever. It's better than other things. It's better than some things, isn't it? Probably isn't a great thing to say. It's like when there was the Salem witch hunt. Everyone's like, you're a witch. No, you're a witch. No, you're a witch. Don't call me a witch. I'm going to burn you. I'm going to burn you. And this is basically what it is. It's a Karen hunt. We're going to tie the Karens up and put them in the well and put them down. Oh, you floated. You're a Karen. Yeah. So burn the Karen, float the Karen, sink the Karen, Karen. Oh, we three shall meet again. In thunder or in rain, it's very when the hurly-burly's done. Macbeth, we are three Karens, and we say, you shall be king thereafter. Anyway, I'm digressing. I was going to say transgressing. I was digressing. Not quite the same thing. Yes. In a pot. La 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 la. Exactly. Exactly, mate. So, I don't even know anymore. Vegans, you think that the three witches from Macbeth, who are all called Karen, apparently, everybody chased them down. They got away with it. Didn't they get away with it? You know, even though there was a big witch craze in like, just after Shakespeare's time, like King James sent everyone after the witches. Get the witches! There's witches everywhere! No, but in Macbeth, they sort of got away with it. And they would have got away with it too if it wasn't for that meddling Macduff. They did get away with it. They're like, hello Macbeth, you idiot! You're going to be king. Ha! But, oh no, you'll only be king. And you'll stop being king if, you'll be defeated if there's this man somebody that's not born of woman. That'll get you. And if the Forest of Dunsinane moves, that's not going to happen, is it? Whoa. The Forest of Dunsinane's coming to get you. Cenarian. He had a cesarean. Everyone dies. Not everyone dies because the witches are completely fine. Hey, witches, go for you. You go, girls. Girl power. Witchy power. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. It's hot. And there's a thunderstorm coming. kingdom. There's moths. Wow, it's a hurricane. Moths. Anyway, yes, so if you want to go and look up, just sort of apropos of nothing, I was just looking at the Facebook page of somebody called Olga D, who's an electric violinist. You should go and check her Facebook page. She's really good. I think, she's a good violinist that you're probably going to hear a lot of. Apropos of nothing. Anyway, yeah. Whoops, moths. Anyway, we should all get along. Why can't we all get along? Get along, gang. Anyway, moths. I'm not going completely stir crazy. No. Tea magically appeared out of nowhere. Oh, well, so this has been a thing, hasn't it? It's definitely been that. So I don't know what this week is going to hold. I'll probably edit the video of the park. I might edit the video of me metal detector. I haven't really used that metal detector. I couldn't have done it in the park because if there was CCTV in that park, if I just dug up that park, even though everywhere I've seen it says you can metal detect in a park, but you can't take away anything that you find. It's like, well, what's the point in that? And I really don't think that they would, if I was digging things up, they would have gone, no, don't ruin the park. So I'm not entirely sure where you can metal detect anywhere, really. A field, if you ask the farmer's permission, but don't put your tent in the field and use your metal detector without the farmer's permission, because they'll get very annoyed at you if you do that, especially if you're posing with a baby that does not look like a baby to me. I think it's a doll. Don't pose with a doll that's sort of randomly hanging off you and a funny dog if you go to metal detect. Good advice for everyone, I think. Yes. Now, I've said controversial things, but you don't know what they are because they're embedded in a sea of nonsense. So somewhere in this is some political points and some inflamed nation. Ooh, spooky. We three shall meet again. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. As if I ever did, really. It is quite warm in here. I bought a big, massive box of crisps, like huge, before I realised that, yes, Midge, a box of crisps, that big, like 36 bags of crisps, before I realised I'm not eating crisps because I'm supposed to be on a diet. So now I have to give the crisps to my nieces and nephews. So they will get lots of crisps. If they're watching, crisps! Lots of crisps. Well, this has been a thing, hasn't it? I should probably sign off pretty soon when I've had my tea. I've got all of this off my chest, as it were, my ample bosom. So this is, and people have been saying things, but it's disappearing, so I can't see what anyone said. But if you said anything really interesting, I'll look at it later and go, I should have probably addressed that. That might have helped. But in the meantime, this week, if this had been another alternate universe, I would have been another week to go till the end of the Edinburgh Fringe Festival. But last year, I think it was nearly over by now anyway, so it comes and goes, it goes and comes, la 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 la. Whether there'll ever be an Edinburgh Festival Fringe again, who knows? Or dares to dream. It'd be nice, wouldn't it? But as it is, I'm not at the Fringe, I'm not doing my show, I'm just drinking tea and talking absolute nonsense, which is basically what I would have done at the Fringe, except for the tea. Because I usually drink coffee when I'm there. Anyway, hello Green Machine. You're just coming as I'm going. But you can look back on this and go, that was a load of nonsense. Dunsinane. Thank you, the 6 people that have come, and hopefully, well, I'm not casting aspersions or judging. Anyway, the six people who are here at the moment, and the 6 people who have thumbs me up. This is not helping, is it? Anyway, thank you. Thank you so much. And I will see you again soon, ever so soon. Bye bye, bye bye, bye bye. Sorry, Green Machine, just as I was going. Bye bye, bye bye, bye bye.